You want to know what a real man over 40 wants? I'll tell you straight. He's not chasing a trophy, he's not looking to fix anybody, and he's damn sure not sacrificing peace for pretty. A high-value man over 40 wants calm over chaos. He wants a woman who can hold a conversation without turning it into a courtroom.
Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, once again at Angry Guy's channel, going back to the Manosphere content. Yep, so we're gonna be tackling topics about men over 40 will have to stay single longer. And I'm not even 40 years old yet, but I'm not that far off from it. I'm 38 right now. In less than 2 years I'm gonna be 40, and I can't even imagine myself ever getting married even around that age, to be honest. Like, I think my opportunities of getting married has sailed and went, or has never came, or never even had a chance to. But anyways, you just gotta be aware that making a family today is extremely hard. The hard times are already here, guys. Jobs are disappearing fast. If you lose yours today, you could be homeless in months or even weeks. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. You could check out Angry's Creator Academy and learn how to build your own online business using YouTube to grow it. And you could also get a free creator blueprint when you sign up. The link's in the description below, so check it out ASAP. Another reason why a lot of people are opting out of relationships, because it just doesn't get any better as you age, I believe. If you're sticking to the females in your age range, of course. Because a lot of older guys, believe it or not, they tend to go to Philippines and stuff where a 60-year-old man can actually be able to date a 20-something-year-old Filipina. Yep, that's a thing over there, so take it as it is. And before we get started with this commentary, be sure to leave a like, click the subscribe button, and click the bell next to the subscribe button so you will not miss new Angry Guy videos coming to your device ever again, because you could be notified, hopefully, if the YouTube algorithm works very well, of course. But yeah, definitely click the bell because you have a higher chance of being notified whenever Angry Guy posts a new video. And if you also want to check out Angry Guy at Rumble as well, you can also check that out yourself. And trust me, I think that you are going to find Angry Guy be a different person there. Yep, he does not hold back his cusses. He definitely is unfiltered there, so just giving you a warning right now if you choose to do so. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get started with why high-value men over 40 stay single longer. This is an interesting topic. I don't know much about it yet, but we're gonna find out. I hope you enjoy.
You've built an empire, a career, a life of substance. You've navigated boardrooms, sealed deals, and constructed a world around you that reflects your dedication and your strength. But when you turn your attention to your love life, it feels like you're standing at the bottom of a mountain you've already climbed, starting from scratch. Here's the thing, it's probably not because you've lost your touch or because something is wrong with you. It's because you're playing an entirely different game now, one where the rules have been rewritten by your own life experience, and where the ultimate prize isn't just finding a partner, but fiercely protecting your peace. This isn't a story about failure, loneliness, or missed opportunities. It's a story about filtration. It's about a quiet, profound shift happening for men who have earned their scars, their success, and their solitude. These are the men who have learned, often the hard way, that the quality of their life is directly tied to the quality of the people in it. And after years of grinding, building, and surviving, they're no longer willing to trade that hard-won solitude for anything less than spectacular. This is about the conscious choice to remain single.
And the reality is, when you have built yourself up to a point where you are pretty much intelligent and you do not tolerate BS anymore, because when you get to a certain age, there's only a limited amount of BS you could tolerate in this life. Because you ain't got that much time as an older man like you did in your younger years. Oh, no, no, no. You do not want to tolerate BS by that point. Like, your time becomes more valuable as you age. If you're in your 40s already, you know that there is only a limited amount of time left for you to be in this world, for you to be able to make a difference in this life. A lot of people truly does start life at 40. I don't know why, because I'm getting to that age too, and I feel like there's a lot of things I want to achieve still, and I still haven't. There's milestones that I could have reached when I was 20s or 30s, but still haven't yet. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels this way, but I just want to let you guys know, never tolerate nonsense or ridiculousnesses or anything like that, especially when you're getting to that age where you should only be able to use your time that is actually worth it for you, that is actually going to give you results, or has a high chance of it at least.
Until a partnership presents itself that genuinely enhances a life already well lived. Let's be honest, it's a frustrating and deeply perplexing paradox, isn't it? You're at the peak of your professional life, a point you worked decades to reach. You're more financially stable, self-aware, and quietly confident than you ever were in your 20s or even 30s. You have stories to tell, wisdom to share, and a depth of character forged in real-world challenges. By every traditional metric, you are a catch. Society has told you for years that once you achieve this level of success and stability, the rest will fall into place. And yet you find yourself navigating a dating world that feels totally alien.
You know what really sucks is that even when you're successful in everything else in life, your health, your wealth, you have the third one is having a romantic partner, but there are some people that never achieves that goal. No matter how influential they become, no matter how big they are, no matter how much difference they make in the world, but there is a lot of these men that are successful that has still not able to find the right woman for them. And that's like crazy, because you would think that when you reach a certain level of success, finding the right woman that will actually be there for you and support you should be a lot easier for you, should just come on your laps, right? Well, that's not always the case for everybody. So if I'm struggling right now to get a girl, just imagine how you feel. I'm struggling. Just imagine a sub-5 male. Just imagine you did everything right. Someone that's a lot more above in life than me, like a millionaire or with 6 figures and stuff. I tell you, honestly, it's like you work so hard to achieve a goal so you could get the woman that you want, but yet all the hard work does not even guarantee you a woman. So that's basically what it's telling you here.
Almost like a parallel universe. You've stepped into an arena of apps and algorithms that boil a person's entire existence down to a few curated photos and a witty one-liner. It's a world where substance often gets swiped left in favour of superficiality, where patience is a forgotten virtue, and where genuine connection is buried under layers of digital games. You feel like you're bringing a fine, aged wine to a party where everyone else is just taking cheap shots. The value is there, rich and complex, but it's not always seen, let alone appreciated, by a palate accustomed to instant gratification. This experience can be profoundly disillusioning. It can make you question everything, making you wonder if you're the problem. Am I out of touch? Have I become too rigid? Is there something I'm just not getting? But the truth is, what's happening isn't a personal flaw. It's a reflection of a massive seismic shift in your own priorities. You aren't single because you lack options. You might be single because your standards for connection, for respect, and for peace have finally caught up to yourself.
This has in common with high value women as well. When they are like princesses and a lot of beauty, and your beauty attracts like so many men out there, you see that you have a lot of options. But the options when it comes to your ideal partner, the quality partner that would enhance your life and everything, honestly, that's why a lot of women get picky. Because there is a lot of men competing for just one woman out there. And every woman seems to be having a bunch of simps out there that wants to be the center of attention for these women. And then the woman starts being very picky, or just gonna find the one that she was looking for because all the other guys suck. And then as a man, you feel like, yeah, a lot of these women are not at my level. These women out there that wants to be with me now would never have been with me when I was struggling. So why should I choose these women at this point? If I go walk bottom, for example, and you would be very aware of this at the time. If you go rock bottom, she's gonna leave you, she's gonna take you for every asset that you have possibly, and you know that's not true love, honestly. Like, love is something that's supposed to run deep, that's supposed to be an emotional bond, it's supposed to be understanding and respect. But we don't have any of that in a lot of these relationships these days. It's just transactional. It's just like expectation for him to do all the work and she does none. It's not right, honestly, for sure.
You're no longer willing to audition for a role in someone else's drama. You're casting for a co-star in the life you've meticulously built. So why are so many accomplished mature men single in their 40s and beyond?
People in their 40s, like men in their 40s, they are playing it smart. And they know for a fact that hard times are here. The jobs are being very few and far between. And this is a man that's already built his own empire, his own business, and stuff where he has full control of his income and stuff. And people that are just depending on someone to get their income or to fulfill their life, they come to notice that once they lose that thing that they depended so much about, then they are pretty much going to be nothing. So if they lose their jobs today, they could be homeless in a few months or a few weeks, but it doesn't have to be that way for everyone. I suggest you check out the Creator Academy if you're someone that wants to build your own business, is someone who wants to use YouTube to leverage your own business and to spread upon what you want to promote, because YouTube is one of the biggest platforms on the internet, and there you could be able to promote whatever you have in your mind. A lot of YouTubers these days, they are definitely using YouTube to promote their brand and to ensure that they have a product where they could probably use affiliate marketing and advertising on YouTube to be able to get to their goals. So yeah, if you want to know the creator blueprint, it's free of charge if you sign up today for the Angry's Creator Academy. The link's in the description below. Go check it out now. I definitely think it's going to be worth it for you.
You want to know what a real man over 40 wants? I'll tell you straight. He's not chasing a trophy, he's not looking to fix anybody, and he's damn sure not sacrificing peace for pretty. A high-value man over 40 wants calm over chaos. He wants a woman who can hold a conversation without turning it into a courtroom. He wants softness, maturity, reciprocity, not entitlement, not ego, not drama dressed up as standards. He's already built a life. Now he wants someone who knows how to add to it, not tear it apart. Can you bring peace, not problems? Can you match loyalty with loyalty? Can you show up with respect, not resistance? Because by this age, he's not dating for fun. He's watching how you handle pressure, how you speak, how you carry yourself. He doesn't need attention. He needs alignment. He doesn't need control. He needs cooperation. And if you can't bring that, he'll walk quietly. Because he'd rather build alone than bleed for someone who never had a blueprint. Drop a fire emoji if you know your value now. Share with someone who needs to hear this, and follow for more real talk for strong men.
And without further ado, we're going to do a little bit more of the commentary before we conclude this video.
For the lazy, dismissive reasons you so often hear, like being too picky or hopelessly set in their ways. The reality is a lot more empowering and far more nuanced. It really boils down to 3 unspoken reasons, 3 powerful undercurrents that define the modern dating experience for a man of substance. Reason 1. The great priority shift. Peace over passion. The guy in his 20s is often a vessel for raw, untamed passion. He chases the fire, the drama, the dizzying whirlwind of a new romance. He's fueled by biological imperatives and the thrill of the chase. That intensity is its own reward, and the emotional roller coasters, the breakups and makeups, feel like an essential part of being alive. But for the man over 40, the very currency of connection has changed. It has been revalued. The new gold standard is peace. After decades of...
Yeah, peace is very valuable, guys. And peace where you don't have to worry about nobody telling you what to do, nobody trying to sue you, nobody trying to ruin your life. And you could just do your own thing, focus on your goals, and focus on your happiness, and you realize that's pretty much all you need. You just need simplicity. Success is not measured by you achieving things, getting too much recognition and stuff in life. Because out of all that, I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be super famous and get a lot of eyes on me and stuff like that. I don't want that much attention. I like to have peace better. I like to be able to live comfortably after my success and not bother with too many people. There are people that call me picky as well. Yes, there's a lot of people that calls me picky, like if it's a bad thing. But you know what? Being picky is actually a good thing. And I'll tell you why. Because if you're picky, you can calculate and be able to analyze which options are best for you and which are not. Because people tend to say, oh, you're picky, you should lower your standards and all that stuff. No, don't lower your standard for anyone. Get the right woman for you. Don't settle for anybody else, or else you're not going to be happy. You are definitely going to be living a miserable life out of your control, and you will never achieve peace that way. You cannot listen to what the society says. So yeah, be picky. Women are very picky with us men, right? Yeah, because they have so many options. You can't blame the women for being picky. Well, us guys are pretty picky as well. The intelligent guys, because yeah, there's a lot of simps that will go for any woman without even looking deep inside and that surface where she looks super beautiful and you really want to be with her and you're simping for her and you do anything for her. But then you're dependent on that woman. Yes, sure. I'm also attracted to a lot of women as well. I also wish I had one in my life that is beautiful and all, but guess what? At least I'm aware that I'd rather be alone than to be with a beautiful woman who is super toxic and tries to take advantage of me. I know for a fact that's not what I want. So definitely consider that option as well. If you're one of those simps watching the video thinking that, oh, I want to have a girlfriend and stuff like that, and you don't analyze the girl, you just go with whatever. I mean, I know this one YouTuber, I'm not going to say his name, but he went for just about any woman. He just went for the woman that was available to him, and he was able to get a girlfriend on him. But me, deep down, honestly, that's not a woman for him. That's not, I don't know, man. I don't know their lives, but it's just an example. Like, if you don't find the right woman for you, don't settle for anybody. Just stay alone. Just focus on yourself, especially when you're in your 40s and maybe even your 30s. You're not going to tolerate BS at this point. You know your value and you know what you want. If a woman doesn't show up of your taste or wants, you're better off alone, to be honest, or with God, especially with God above all. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this video. What do you think of the commentary? If you want to listen to the rest of the video, the link will be in the description below alongside a link to his channel, so you can check it out for yourself and support him. Anyway, so definitely give it a like. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and click the bell next to it. If you enjoy videos like this, if you agree with everything that's said in this video, be sure to do that. And hopefully for the next one, you will be notified in your device and you won't miss the next video and beyond. And if you want to check out Angry Guy at Rumble as well, where he doesn't hold back in his cusses, because I sure hold back a lot. I barely cuss in my videos, and Angry Guy tries to as well, but then when you go to Rumble, he says like 30 bad words in like less than 5 minutes or something. Who knows? It could happen. If you also want to learn how to prepare to make your business and try to market yourself on YouTube, be sure to also check out the Angry Creator Academy. And that's about it, guys. Other than that, check out my YouTube channel at Magbo Gaming if you're someone that's into video game hunting content, video game discussions, me showing off my video game collection of all kinds. And I hope that you enjoy these type of content. If there's something that may sound interesting to you, you could check out my channel below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Magbo Gaming out, and peace. Bye bye.